Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and today we have a brand new free gift available on the WWE Supercard website. If you go to Wsupcard.com, you'll find it right there. You just need to log in, click the little button in the top right, and it'll let you log in through your in-game app. And you have a 10% chance of pulling the Luchador Axiom card. And there's also a brand new pack that gives you a chance of pulling a Dragon Lee. So let's go ahead and claim the free pack from the web store. It only has a 10% chance of having the Axiom in it, but it does contain 5 SummerSlam 2025 tokens, contains 2 Pro Forging Crystals, 500 Super Coins, and it also contains 500 Backstage Pass tokens. So you will get all of that, and of course comes with a 10% chance of having the Axiom card. So unfortunately we didn't get him, but I have seen that some of you others have managed to grab him, so it's not impossible to get him. We're still in the middle of PCC, and it looks like Becky Lynch is well in the lead. She is approaching 1 million more points than Bayley. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to every single member of the Grand Cat Grand Fleet, as we are only 15 subscribers away from 7,000 subscribers. We are very, very close to it, which is very, very cool. And we've also got a free bonus pack here. Oh, this is interesting. A 1% chance of one of the 5 foils. Okay, for 1,000 credits. That seems like a lot. Wow. Okay, that's a new pack. So let's go ahead and claim our bonus pack, which has a 10% chance of having the Razor Ramon, the bad guy. And because it said there 36 at the bottom right corner, it means that we didn't get them. I'm just going to skip these just to make things a little bit faster. And there you can see all the cards that we pulled. If anyone wants to take a look at them, I'm just going to be using them all in the SummerSlam Rocks. So we've got Lights Out, we've got Blockbuster, and we've got the Gauntlet. So let's go ahead and go into the Gauntlet first. Now these don't say updated anymore. Yes, so it's now just permanent, that's 15%. This is 7%. This is 3%, this is 1.5%, and then this is 1%. So they said updated yesterday, and now it seems that that is just what there are. Now, last time we spent 100 to get the additional stats there, and the Jimmy Uso like 24 and everything rather than 20 and everything. And I'm not sure if I want to do that this time. I think I'm just going to go for the Finn Balor. Okay, so what do we have here? We can get 1 peak and -5 power. We can get -11 and a guaranteed pack. There's one that's a complete question mark, and there's one that's either -5 power or -5 speed. So there's nothing that is not minus something other than the one that is potentially the hidden one. So I think we're going to go ahead and take the peak, and then we're going to proceed forward. So this is both. So we get the peak and -5. And this one is either -11 charisma or -5,000 power. -5 to power, not -5,000. Okay, so then we've got this pack, certainly. So the one on the far right there is -16 to toughness and -16 to charisma, which is a lot. That's an and not an or. I think I'm going to go for the middle one. I'm not going to use the peak just yet. Okay, so that is enough to beat us. So it's going to cost 100 to continue, which I think we can. Puts us back up to the maximum stats once again. So the one on the left is either minus 21 speed, or we get the pack, or if we go for the one on the right, it's a guaranteed minus 16 toughness, but we also gain the pack as well. So I think we're going to go ahead and use the peak on this one. Okay, so they're both to minus charisma. So we're going to go ahead and take this one. We're hoping it's the minus 5, but the minus 11 doesn't beat us either. And then we have to take this one, which is minus 16 to toughness, and we also get the pack. So if we get the minus 5 speed, that would be good. If we get the minus 11 toughness, that would beat us. Or we could take the mystery one and see what it is. I think we're going to go for the mystery one. How much does it cost? 250. Okay, I'll take it since it's right before this pack here. And this pack is only a 3% chance. I thought that was the higher one. Okay, we don't have any peaks. We have maximum power and charisma. If we get minus 5 in toughness, we lose. Okay, so we can't do this one. So we have to go to the left. So we either go forward or we go left, and I think I'm going to go left here. Oh no, we need to get that minus 5. Oh my god. How much does it cost to continue? 500? I think I'm just going to claim an exit in this one. So remember, we only get 3 packs really. It's not 4 packs like it says. So it has to be from this one. Okay, we did not get the Razor Ramon. I think that Supercard have really ruined Gauntlet. I think Gauntlet was a lot better the first time round. It didn't seem like it was as unfair the first time we played it. And if you go back and watch the first video that I did the tutorial in Gauntlet, you'll see what I'm talking about. It doesn't seem like it was as crazy. And also there was a higher percentage chance of pulling the Razor Ramon cards. So, oh, Team Battlegrounds ended. Okay. Did we win? We won. We got 15,000 against the Patriarchy that had 9,797. Wonderful. I'm glad that the team managed to pull through to get that 15k win. That is very nice. Let's go to Blockbuster. Blockbuster weirdly feels like the best one. Blockbuster has been very good to us, but managed to give us 5 Rey Mysterios, which is amazing. Now, what are we going for here? Let's try this. And this here. And what do we do from there? That's an excellent question. I didn't think that far ahead. I guess we're going to do this. Okay, we found a belt space. So it's going up and down the way, so we need to go this direction. You showed up a little bit late. Let's go for this. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And then this one. going to use this one here. And we're going to use this one here. Okay, so we managed to get the entire gold belt. And we're going to go ahead and claim an exit there. This is the pack that really has the higher chance. But unfortunately it did not manage to pull through for us. And the last one we've got to do today is Lights Out, which there is no skill in this one whatsoever. It's pure luck. This one. Oh, we've actually got 3 all in the one row. If there's any method to actually, like, use divination to determine where the actual cards are, I would love to know about it. Don't think we pulled anything tremendous from here. Whew. And unfortunately we pulled nothing from that one either. Wow, what a tremendous tremendous waste of packs today. We didn't pull anything from the bonus pack, didn't pull anything from Lights Out, nothing from Blockbuster, nothing from the Gauntlet despite spending credits, and we also didn't pull the Axiom card. Wow. What an unfortunate amount of useless packs today. In terms of PCC, I am currently, with 2 days and 23 hours left, currently rank 4,278. As said, I'm not going for a high rank. I am literally just trying to keep in the top 10,000, get myself a cool Becky Lynch. But now we can do Rocket. We've got 65 of these, so let's burn through these as quickly as we can. Although the way that the packs have been going today, I'd be very surprised if we pull anything from these. But who knows, maybe they're saving up all the luck for these ones. Although it certainly doesn't seem like it. So at this point in the video, since I've got nothing better to talk about, I will tell you what I have been watching on Netflix. I've been watching a little anime called Sakamoto Days, and it's still ongoing. It's quite early on, and it's one of the most interesting little animes that I've seen in a very, very long time, and it's well worth checking out. It is about a assassin, a hitman, who was arguably the best in his entire field until he found a woman that he liked and he settled down with her, and she made him promise not to kill anyone again, so he now lives as just a little store owner. And of course, because of his history of being an assassin, there are a lot of evildoers that show up wanting to cause him harm. However, he's not allowed to straight out unalive them because he has made a sworn promise that he is done with that job, and it's really, really good. It's a fun little anime, but it's really, really well drawn, and it's got some really interesting storylines that's well worth checking out. Now, I used to be a real fan of Naruto when I was younger, when I was growing up, and Bleach and One Piece. And my main problem with all of those is that when it's good, it's amazing, and when it's not good, it can drag on and be really, really slow for so long. And Sakamoto Days is just like a really, really super fast anime where things happen every single episode, and it's really fantastic. I have been watching it week to week as it's been releasing, and every single episode that comes out every week, it is a highlight for me. It is something that I look forward to watching. So if you haven't checked it out, I would certainly give it a recommendation. It does have its funny little goofy moments, and there's certain parts that legitimately make me laugh out loud. I thought of a bit there, and I don't want to spoil anything for you guys if you haven't seen it, but there is some bits that are absolutely hilarious. For those of you that have seen Sakamoto Days, the one part in particular that I was laughing at, that I'm not going to spoil for anyone that hasn't seen it, but it is when Sakamoto is playing Old Maid, and he does something that's absolutely hilarious. Like, you probably won't even find it that funny if you are waiting for that to happen. And Old Maid, I do mean the card game, that's really a little game that's played for... Like, it's certainly not in the higher epsilon of games. It's not the likes of poker or such. It is more of a kind of like fun, kind of kid-friendly little game that realistically anyone can play without any real strategy. But there's a certain point where something happens in that, and it's absolutely ridiculous. You keep getting that Rhea Ripley. Another thing that I've been watching is not on Netflix, it is on Crunchyroll, and it's called Takopi's Original Sin. It is about an octopus that comes from space, and it has a very cautionary warning that it's for very mature audiences only, and it's the kind of thing that's meant to be like a fun, happy little joke series. It's the kind of thing that would be your typical little, you know, fun, cutesy little anime in any other way, but the characters that are in it, in the storyline, is all very, very grounded and hit some very, very serious topics. And it's very interesting. It's only 6 episodes long, and it gets confusing towards the end because, well, I won't spoil anything, but there's certainly a little bit confusing towards the end, and if you watch it yourself, you will know what I'm talking about, particularly when you get to episode 5 and 6 of the 6-episode series. But it's got a lot of big twists and a lot of big unexpected, oh my god, moments. So it is something that Big Ol' Grandcat recommends. Well, it's recommended for mature audiences. If you are a young child, do not watch it. Wait until you're older. Not because it is particularly bad or anything like that. It's just that it has a lot of mature and adult themes that I think you would maybe get the wrong impression if you are younger and you watch it. And I don't want any of the younger Grand Fleet members out there having any kind of negative experience with it. But Sakamoto Days is something that I recommend for everyone. It is hilarious, it is fantastic, it is a good time, very, very enjoyable. One of the best little animated series that I've seen in a long while. Another animated series that I've been thoroughly enjoying, that I am waiting for the next season to come out of, is Solo Leveling. And I'm also waiting for the movies of Demon Slayer to come out. There's going to be 3 movies that are going to come out that's going to finish off the series, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing those animated, because Demon Slayer has a phenomenal art style, which is very, very cool and well worth checking out as well. Now, of course, you've seen that I do a lot of One Piece on the channel. However, it is 1,000 episodes long, and it's over 1,000 manga chapters as well. It's not the kind of thing that you easily get into. But if you are interested in One Piece, I would recommend that probably the best way to look at One Piece at the moment is the live-action Netflix series, because that will give you a pretty good glimpse of One Piece. It kind of covers the first arcs. It doesn't go into all the details, because if it did, it wouldn't be just one season. Like, we'd be on like season 8 and we would still be taking on Arlong. But it's certainly very, very cool for if you're a new beginner to One Piece, and if you don't want to catch up on literally 1/4 of a century of anime. Don't know how this got into the Grand Cat giving people advice on things to watch part, but that's apparently what this video turned into. Sometimes these Grand Cat videos take a weird left turn, particularly when big old Grand Cat is extremely tired and just starts talking about things. So I think I am going to end the little video there, folks. And I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you have any recommendations for big old Grand Cat to take a look at, I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to get around to watching all of them, but maybe there'll be 1 or 2 the Grand Cat has already seen, and I can give you my opinions on those. But it doesn't have to be anime, it can be cartoons and such as well. There's some of them that I quite enjoy. I quite like Rick and Morty. I quite liked... trying to think of other ones. Regular Show was a lot of fun. Gravity Falls was really, really cool as well. And weirdly, I can't think of anything else off the top of my mind, off the top of my head. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's coming to mind, actually. Oh, man. Probably have thought about it for any length of time. I would be able to come up with another couple. But yeah, if you've got any recommendations for big old Grand Cat, let me know in the comment section below. And if I've seen them already, I will let you know. But that is going to be it for this little video. And I really hope that you've all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.